Hey, you guys, welcome back to Hospitality Queens, your favorite two hospitality gurus. I'm Erin,
What up? It's Whitney.
and welcome back to another episode. Thank you guys so much for listening again to the Hospitality Queens podcast. And if you haven't already, stop and go subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow us on Instagram.
Period. I'm really excited about today. I have one, two, three, four beverages next to me.
Mm,
It's a lot.
look at my
It's a lot.
face. I was like, I don't know. That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Um, we need some context.
I feel like if we're double fisting in July, I still have to have my water.
Oh, true,
You know what I'm saying? So that's
true.
an essential. And then I have like a special water from my favorite store, Mr. B CBD. It's one in this
Ooh.
deep sea water packet. So I made one of those. So it's like a quadruple thread that I have going on right now. So it's like, ooh, I'm getting
Mm.
ready. Well, this week I feel like I'm celebrating. It's my little sister's birthday on Thursday, I think. And then
Hmm.
we're gonna go out to brunch on Sunday. And she's never done a brunch before, like crazy. So we're turning up for her birthday. So happy birthday. We're getting litty. So
Happy birthday, sis.
starting it off.
Um, I guess in true sister fashion, we're drinking in your honor. So it's dedicated to all the sisters out there. They got a good sister that's gonna turn up with you no matter what. I mean, it's giving sibling.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to all the siblings. 'Cause I was with my sibling yesterday, and whew,
Oh, yeah. I remember I was 13 when my mom was pregnant with my little sister. So probably
mm,
14 by the time she had her. So definitely helped raise her. So yeah, now she's about to be 22 years old. So yeah.
crazy. Me and my sister are 9 years apart, so um definitely the gap makes a big difference in the dynamic of the relationship to some
Hmm.
some extent. So shout
Hmm.
out to all the older sisters out there or just big gaps. That's deep. We're gonna take
Cheers.
a shot for y'all because
We
I'm gonna have to do happy because it's like the biggest like
gonna
shot
shot this
glasses
thing
ever.
off right, and then I feel like me and Aaron need a shot too. That's why I have so much going on because Lord, we need all the libations because I was
Yeah.
thinking about it. I said, what we not gonna do when it's time to turn up? It's time to turn up, and it's about E. So we gonna we gonna
Yeah.
we gonna shed it. We gonna get out of it because B, what we not gonna do is that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do
Anything but that, okay?
we're gonna high vibrational energy. Number one, we're like in Leo season, so this is like one of my favorite seasons beside myself.
Right. It's like
So
It's Leo and then Aaron's. It's like
yeah,
bam, that.
it's
So
just
it's like
giving
we started.
fiery.
I'm excited.
So
We started.
cheers. Woo! And you know what's so
Sorry.
crazy is I actually just saw today that it's like I forgot what is this, that one of the moons is going into Virgo on the 31st.
Ooh.
And it's already kind of been in transit. We're going into retrograde. And I was like, this makes total sense because I was wondering, like yesterday, a lot of people I know had an off day. And those particular signs that had an off day, and I was trying to figure out what it was. I actually felt like I was so like great until I dealt with those people that were having an off day, and it just threw my day off. But I was like,
Mm.
you know what? I see what it is. It's because it's like close in Mercury and me. So I'm living my best life. Like I'm really unbothered. Like I got a lot going on, but I'm really unbothered. I'm just unbothered. But everybody be bothered. And I had to call people out on their stuff. Like I'm just giving it to you real raw and nasty in this season. So you guys, if you got a Virgo in your life and you're having a rough day, go to them. Because we got the energy. We don't always got the energy. We don't always got it. So you gotta take it when you can.
Ooh, I don't know. Yesterday was a good day. I don't
I
know.
had a good day. I think it's Mercury. We're in your
Yeah,
birth Mercury.
I was
I was
chilling.
chilling. I was
Yesterday was
chilling.
good.
It was people that was like, ugh, like, what is wrong
I
with
had
you?
no complaints for my Sunday. Actually, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, mine turned out a little crunchy, but I was like, you know what? It was just like sometimes you have to just end things or like things that you do just to better yourself. Sometimes like you just have to like separate from certain things and individuals and family, friends, co-workers, whatever that may be. You just got to if their energy be off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just in a really high vibrational energy, and I can't do it. It's a really good important year for me. My birthday, y'all. Like this is the year. Like this is the year. I'm coming up on Chrome.
Um,
So
yeah, manifesting is manifesting, and
we gonna Margaret. We gonna Paloma. We did a watermelon Paloma it. So manifest your watermelon Paloma, and go ahead and go to liquor store and buy all the stuff ready for the weekend. Okay, because you're gonna need it.
when I was at work, what day? And Aaron, weeks ago, could have been a month by now. Aaron said, "I want you to do outfit of the day stuff for work because
Oh,
and I be putting it on too. I be looking cute, but it just is like I have to structure and schedule my time right before work. Because sometimes I'll be like, I fit
mm-hmm.
in my head and it don't work out, or sometimes before work be hectic and I don't separate enough time for myself. And I could do it at work because we got good. I'm gonna get it together. But Saturday, I was at work and like everyone was like, we've been having AC problems, and I was like fanning myself. We had like these fans, and this girl was like, "You just look like you're in Mexico," like because of the dress that I had on. I'm like, please, like people feeding you grapes, like manifest for me. This one lady was at the bar and she stopped me and she was like, "I just been watching you float around the restaurant, and you are
It's the float
so
for
beautiful."
me.
I said, "Not float, and I feel hot and sweaty, sis." That's okay. I'm giving the vibes, but I always manifest like every room I walk into, I'm brightening it up. Like, I say all my things.
Yeah,
And it's just funny the way people see you because I'm like, so many things are going through my head. This
yeah,
crazy restaurant is hot. I'm sweating. It's sticky. It's like a whole lot of things, but it's nice to hear that people see you, and I'm
yeah,
controlling the crazy things because you can't see it on my face. Maybe sometimes you do, but whatever. Um, but I'm manifesting that Tulum. I said, please speak it into existence because I would love that. I'll bring the dress.
yeah,
Come on. I'm
yeah.
ready.
I'm actually very, very, very overdue for a trip. Like beyond very. So I feel that, and I love that someone can see that for you. Like somebody needs to see it and bring it down for me because I do have some things coming up, but it ain't giving Mexico.
I know it's not to Mexico, but
I
I'm
want
going
to
to be
go to Mexico.
traveling the next 2 months, and it's so crazy. I've been prior to this month. The last time I was on a plane was before COVID, which is crazy, right? I didn't travel at all, or on a plane. And now I'm going to be on a plane 3 months in a row. Like
I'm living for
I'm
it. I
going on
can't
trips.
wait.
It's crazy.
I can't wait. I
So
can't wait.
I'm excited. Next month I get to see my husband. You know that
Huh?
thing? On the way to see my husband. You never heard that? It's like a
No.
Beyonce thing. It's like a TikTok
Mm-mm.
thing. But I'm going to see Wiz next month.
Hey, shout out to Wiz. That's
That's bad.
that's one good looking fella I might have said. I just like his swag. I like how chill and like how vibey he is. It's just really
Mm-hmm.
dope. So he's a vibe. He's a vibe.
For sure.
Um,
For sure, for sure. So I wanna play a game. I feel like you haven't played a card game in a minute. This is charge it to the game. I don't know what it's gonna say. Do you have any like extra shots, or you can take a sip of your drink?
Yeah,
Uh,
and by the way, we are drinking the watermelon paloma if you guys did
oh,
not hear before. So I muddled some watermelon, put a shot of tequila in there, squeezed fresh lime, and I was out of my margarita mix, so I just put a little bit of that Trader Joe's freshly squeezed lemonade, just a little bit, and it's divine. Okay, I just muddled it. I kept the watermelon in here, so you can probably see that floating at the bottom. It is giving a little tahini on the rim and a orange or no lime wedge, not wedge. What is this? A damn spear? Girl, I can't even talk.
it's so funny because I did tahini on my rim too because I didn't have any
Mm.
salt. So I got watermelon juice from work and I put lime squeeze, a little bit of simple, and Don Julio Reposado tequila, and
Yum. I'm here for it.
lemon. So,
I am here for it. I might go. I'm like debating. I'm like, I really don't want to get that litty.
ooh,
So we'll just play the game regular. I'm like, I don't want to get too litty.
hmm. Ooh, this is a good one. Yes, as Erin says, she don't want to get too litty because she about to drink. I think drink if you have any of the following tattoos, and I don't have no tattoos. So, a cloud, a flower, a bird. I think you got birds
Hmm.
or a lion. So you can
Yeah,
just
I
pick.
have two. I got birds and a flower.
Ooh,
Okay, let's. I need to pause on that. I was at my mom's house,
mm-mm.
sitting with her on our patio, and I had like something off with like no sleeves apparently. My mom goes, "Are those birds on your?" I'm like, "Man, I've had this tattoo for
For
like a really really long time, like a really long time." And I was like, "I've been." She's like, "When'd you get that?" I was like, "Man, like I can't even count. It's been that long. It's been a long time since I've had this tattoo."
did you have it before
And
you
I'm
met me?
no. No,
Oh,
I got it when I was in Austin with Deanna. But that was like
oh,
shortly after I feel like it's been like 5 years, maybe,
okay.
like close to that. So I'm just like, man, are you kidding me right now? So yeah, definitely for my birthday, I would like to get a tattoo. But yeah, I got birds and a flower. And look at this tan. Okay, it's actually going away, but I got one heck of a tan line going on. And yes, black people tan. Get over yourselves. It's pretty hot though. I ain't gonna lie. It's actually
Mhm.
like it's just enough, not too much.
Not too. I can do that. Vote. Would you like vote better? Okay, in your opinion, what's a better night out? Going to a bar or to a club?
Bar. I'm a bar kind of girl.
Same. Then it says the team that has the least votes drinks, but if it's a tie, everyone drinks. So technically, it's a tie. So I'll take another sip of my drink. Mm, we'll do one more. Ooh, if your age is an odd number, drink. Mine is.
I mean, technically it's even.
Mm-hmm. I think.
I didn't think about that, y'all. I was like,
Ooh,
yeah.
this is a
Technically,
good
I'm
one.
about to be an idol.
Mm, we got some really good ones, but it's better if you're in person. A lot of the stuff I couldn't say because I
It's
couldn't
getting
slap I
inappropriate.
couldn't slap Aaron's ass for some of these. So they're
Okay.
funny and they're fun. So
I
I
love
like
it.
having these as like a good little like icebreaker if you're like out at dinner or like going out in a big group. I like to just pull them out for a little bit just to keep it spicy and fun for the night
Love
out.
it. Keep it spicy. I'm
Hmm.
a little spicy. I'm a little spicy chili pepper.
Ooh, it's National Tequila Day.
It is National Tequila Day, so if you haven't already, go and find your favorite tequila. And if you're looking for some options of tequilas, maybe you need to connect with us and maybe we can give you some recommendations. I am drinking it's called Boom Zoom tequila. It's agave. It's actually a Total Wines. It's actually really good. It's a little bit on the sweeter side because the sweeter plant of the agave is really nice. I think it's like 20.99 a bottle, but it comes with like a little cute pin and this little sticker thing that's like of the agave plant, which I've reused that sticker for my phone case. People, it looks like a weed plant if you're just such a pothead.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's totally a agave plant, which I love that because people be like, "Oh my god, I love your phone case," and I'm like, "Bro, you don't know this is like agave plant, not a weed plant."
Right.
But I digress.
Yeah. I like that though, because still it's like your love for tequila. So
I
it's
love tequila. That's why I
hmm
was like, today I was like, ideally not to get litty because I'm trying to be a little bit more clean this week. However, it's National Tequila Day. It's like, pull my
man.
leg, why don't you? Like,
Sorry, I didn't know that before. I made I'm like, my beverages, and we're double fisting. So
Yeah, I mean, I double fisted. That's why I was like, one shot. I got a little left. I got a little bit of
yeah.
show.
I like the name. It reminds me of that song from back in the day. All I wanna do is boom, 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 just shake.
Hey, yeah, that was a jam. Shout out to the jams. Music has just been so freaking great these days. Like just going down memory lane.
Just shake. Yeah. There was just what was it? The BET Awards, and it was what, the 50 years of hip hop, and they did all those like little segments of like down south and all that. And I was watching, I think,
Mm-mm.
TikTok, and this like girl who's probably a teenager was like dancing to those songs, and it's just so cool to see like some of those songs are just timeless. Like even today, like it's still a bop. And I wonder some of the songs that come out today, if in 30 years, if is it still gonna be a bop? Sometimes
Good
things just don't
question.
age well. So that's gonna be
Good
interesting to see.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, some things don't age well.
I remember, and sometimes you see it when like verses used to be out a lot. I think it was like it was Gucci and Jeezy, and some of the songs are just like, ooh, like they are who they are respectfully, but some of the songs just like, ooh, I don't know. That was just a timepiece, 2006, you know?
Yeah, I'm here for like a good timepiece, though.
Yeah, yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about the music because that Wiz concert is going to be Snoop, Too Short. It's going to be lit. Litty,
Oh, okay.
litty than a titty.
Come through, too short, baby.
What's my favorite word?
I ain't gonna say it, y'all.
So lit. I'm excited. Ooh, Erin, have we've worked at a lot of different places. Off the top of your head, do you ever remember having a lost and found policy? Did we talk about this?
No, we haven't talked about this. I'm trying to
Mhm.
think. I think the only loss I worked at Six Flags over Texas,
Mhm.
at the age of 15. And obviously it's an amusement park, so lots of lost items. So I know there we had like a lost and found policy. I've worked at also like a lot of college football, basketball games, which they had a lost and found policy. But like everything in service industry wise or like catering, no. Mm-mm,
Mhm.
no.
Well, we just had to implement one because I don't know why. Like, I get it because I get it, but like, if someone leaves something behind, it doesn't mean that it's yours. Like, it doesn't like automatically mean that. So we had a table that left these really expensive glasses, Cartier glasses. They could have filled out her bag, whatever, but they just were not with her anymore. And when I tell you this lady called the restaurant every day, multiple times a day, asking about her sunglasses because something she just knew that they were there. And she was from out of town. They were in town for a bachelorette party or whatever, and she wanted her glasses. I'm like, rightfully so. So when this is happening, though, the main problem is that no one tells a manager, me. No one tells like anyone, like a bartender. You know, like bartenders usually like, okay, well, our bartender is whatever. But like we have like people like in like a place where you would tell because if someone comes in and they're looking for something missing, they're gonna ask the bar because bar will have IDs and cards and stuff like that. There's people with points of contact, right? So I feel like people were strategically not telling the points of contact to keep the shit on the low, right?
Right.
But I kind of hear about like, oh, this lady's calling for her sunglasses. We don't have them. So that's all I hear. We don't have them. So if I don't have them, everybody looks. So that happens. Some people will call. Oh, I know I left this and we don't have it. So I'm like, okay, we don't got it. We don't got it. So I'm not really thinking about it. Then I hear though, like, oh, the lady called back. We told her we didn't have her glasses. Da da da. Da. So I'm hearing that as like days go on, and then Sunday rolls around. Not yesterday, but a Sunday rolls around. And one of the hostess comes and gets me and she says, yeah, the lady that's been calling for the glasses, she's here. And I was like, well, why? She's like, well, she said someone called her and said we had the glasses. And I was like, damn, well, I don't know. Never told me we had the glasses. So I don't know what to tell her. So I'm like trying to text you, like trying to figure out what's going on before I go talk to her. So I know what's up because I don't know that we have these glasses, child. So I'm asking around, different names are being thrown at me of who got the glasses. And I'm like, why am I just finding out about this? Like, because I thought we didn't have the glasses. But now y'all telling me this person has the glasses. I'm
But
like,
who called her?
yeah. So it
No, it's
comes.
just giving fishy.
So long story short, the server took the glasses, right?
Okay.
Took the glasses. Didn't tell nobody, but she told her coworkers. She told the other servers that she took the glasses, right? Um, I don't know why she brought them back. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not her. She brought the glasses back, gave them to the hostess. The hostess then calls the lady and tells her we have the glasses. Doesn't tell me any of this. Puts the glasses somewhere random. So when I'm trying to I'm messaging her. She's like, yeah, I called her. They're there. They're this place, and I'm looking. I'm like, they're not there. Like, and then there's these other glasses that I'm thinking, like, did she tell her these are her glasses? Because these aren't the glasses. So I'm telling the lady, like, sorry, like, I think she got them confused with these glasses. We don't have the glasses. So I'll take your information, but like, we don't have them. So she leaves, and I like literally like turn, and the lady is like sitting in the area. So it's like, I don't want to like. So when she leaves, I'm like literally like turning like everybody like take everything out. Where are these glasses that she says are here? So we find the glasses. They're like on the ground, like, and these are Cartier glasses, sunglasses. They're not cheap glasses. Why did we not give them to put in the office, put in the safe, put we find the glasses. So I have to call this lady. I'm like so apologetic. I'm so sorry. Like da 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 da. We have the glasses. And again, she's here because she's at a bachelorette party. So she's taking time away, leaving the group to come get these glasses, and this whole back and forth and da 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 da. So the lady gets the glasses, and when she came, I wasn't there, but she left a message like she wants, like she's upset, like she got the glasses, but she's all upset because of the whole process and da 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 da. And she wants someone to call her before anyone can call her. So he's calling back, like calling, calling, calling. So I finally I called her, and she's just like pretty much just wants to tell me like how upset she was about the whole process and da da da. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like, but all I can do, like, I apologize. I'm super nice, but you got your glasses back at least, But yes, it sucks. And she was like, yeah, I do wanna come back. I'm gonna come back in town. Da da da. Da. And I'm like, okay, cool. So at the end of the day, it's like all of this, and this lady she's in customer service, like da 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 da, like, and this lady could have like blown it out of like blown it more. How people are so easy to like leave a bad review, be on social media, whatever. But if we had just from the get turned the thing in that wasn't ours, we would have avoided the 3-day fiasco that we endured about these damn glasses. And if you're gonna steal, don't tell nobody and just be quiet. Like if you're gonna do it,
Yeah,
it's just like was the
I don't
stupidest
understand
thing.
this.
Yeah, it was just
This
so
isn't coming together for me.
so crazy.
This
Me
isn't coming
neither.
together for me because it's
Me
just like at the end of the day, um, I think I was just talking to someone about this. Number one, like everyone has to be held responsible for their own stuff. If you're gonna bring something expensive out to friends, bachelorette, like you're responsible. It's not a location that is responsible to be the treasure finder. It's just not.
either.
It's a
Hmm.
lot on people. And at the end of the day, like we already like what world are we living in? This world is not trustworthy. Like where do
No.
we think that people do that anymore? I'm sorry. I don't expect anything because people will come to your house and steal your shit. So you leave it out for somebody, like of course they're gonna take it. That's just common sense. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I've had my phone stolen out of a vehicle that I just saw and put it on the count. Like I had put it like right on the seat of the vehicle, put my car in valet, realized I left the shit, went back, and you know what that company said? Unfortunately, man, like when you're responsible for your own stuff, and they're right. I've had the same thing happen again in Valley where they hit my car. It's like, man, you're responsible for it. I can't. There's no proof.
And that's the worst.
I have had a lot of issues. I don't. If you guys are gonna wear, if you want to ball till you fall, you need to be able to take that fall if you take an L with your stuff. Like, I don't care. I'm not sympathetic. Those are the things I'm not sympathetic at all. I'm not cool with it. Now, if it's not yours, cool, but bring it back because I would want someone to do it for me. But that's just not the world we live in. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's inflation and recessions and people ain't got no job. You think that you're gonna be careless and people are gonna give it beep? They're not. What world do you live in? What
Clearly.
world? What world? I would much rather accidentally leave my stuff than someone try to rob me for it. So which would you prefer? Because at the end of the day, what is like the value of these like expensive things that we want to buy but we don't want to be careful about? I ain't with it. I ain't with it because it's like if I got Cartier, I don't think I'm gonna wear it to the badge. I ain't gonna lie because I know if I'm really trying to have fun at the badge, I'm gonna be lit.
Mm-hmm.
We had fun at the badge. I don't. There was nothing valuable on me, honey, because I said I'm getting lit. Okay, I'm not trying to be held. I don't want to be held responsible. And I'm really strategic even when I'm traveling, y'all. Like I don't bring my whole travel wallet with me. That
Mm-hmm.
doesn't make any sense. So like we're staying with friends, like, okay, we're gonna leave our shit where we're at. I don't even
Mm-hmm.
bring all that with me. I bring the necessities because I tequila in me, salsa in me. I don't know what can happen. And that's not nobody's fault. If I decide to bring everything with me and I lose something and now I don't got nothing to go back to, that don't make no sense. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. Now I do feel like, yeah, cool, like they're gonna have a license filing policy, but like I just don't feel I don't like how she wanted to come back and talk to somebody about it. I don't like that. I don't
That
like
part was
that.
really annoying because it was like,
I don't
what do
like
you want
that.
from it? Like, what do you want
Like
from it?
you got the glass, ma'am,
You got
ma'am,
it back.
ma'am. Do you want to have to rebuy or do you got it? I feel that you feel a little you hostile, you feeling away. But at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own stuff, honey. Get the
Yeah.
eyeglass chain is
Yeah.
real talk. Like that's hot. Like people get into your fashion because I will wear a glass if I got some expensive frames on. Best believe I'm gonna put that hook them on. I need them on. That's not nobody's fault. I don't like it. But you know, we had in our one of our topics is the complaint things, and I just really it kind of ruffled a feather, y'all. If y'all didn't hear, it kind of ruffled a feather because it's the complaints and like feeling like you wanna people that want to hold someone accountable for every little thing. I'm just not with it. I'm not with it. And I had to like plead my case about this particular scenario because I don't like to put a fuss. Now, what's right and what's right and what's wrong, what's just wrong. I think it's all about the delivery. Because it could have just said, hey, you know, just following up on that, I appreciate that you guys found it and you gave me a call. Because at the end of the day, you're being good Samaritan. You don't have to do shit. Number one. Number two is like, hey, like I appreciate you doing this. You know, just
Mm-hmm.
maybe in the future, could you like maybe you should just consider like da 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 da. Like let's have a conversation like of collaboration of just two adults talking about real life things. I could appreciate that more versus like, I don't like how that process went. Man, you at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
What you want? You came here for food and drink. I'm not we don't have top flight security. We don't have a reception desk. Like this is not the convention center, ma'am. Like this is not a thing. Like it's not a thing. It's not a thing. If you guys want to come out, if you want to ball till you fall, then you need to be ready to fall. I'm over it. I'm over it. People want to be mad about their little money they spent. It's like, you know, when we go out, that's just like me ordering. I'm gonna go to this cool restaurant and I'll order 18 things that I hate. You know, and be like, oh my God, I just hate the chef and I'm mad and I just want everything
Mm-hmm.
free. And you guys don't like, no, at the end of the day, I wanted to come out to try something. And now, if you ask me what I think about it and I give you my honest opinion, you want to do something to better my experience, I'm really all here for it. What I'm
Yeah.
not looking for is handouts. And I think it irritates the beat out of me when people want to look for a handout. I can't stand it. It makes my butthole burn.
I had a table. I guess they were maybe like sitting outside, like waiting for the table to be ready. and we have like these big plants outside. So sometimes like when we're clearing a table and there's like water still left in the glasses, we'll water the plants with it. Just toss it in the plant. There's a lady and her son. Apparently, someone was doing that and water got on his shirt. And the host told me that the mom made like a funk about it because her son got water on his shirt. And I was just like, okay. But like I'm looking at like where the chairs are and where the plants are. I'm like, how could the water even fly? Maybe like you probably like knew that they were doing it, but there's no way this water got all the way over here on you. You know what I'm saying? Or just maybe you might have like, when you got a little sprinkle, but you know what they were doing. They weren't like intentionally like trying to pour water on you. You weren't drenched. And it's like, okay, like what do you
Look at my
want?
face.
Like what do you want from us? And it's just like
That working title. What do you want?
yeah, like what do you
Okay.
want? And
What
they're
do
just
you
like, well,
want?
did you talk to the lady? I'm like, well, it's like first of all, it's like you're going to like bring it back up and like over like something that's like not like about their food, about anything. Like he might have just got a little water sprinkled on him, might, but like, child, they'll be all right. I promise
No,
you.
no, this is the world. This is the world. This is the world. And like, so right now I'm on a social media break. I have to do it. It's like beyond me undoing it. Not that I'm relieving on there, by the way, like that. However, I just have to clear like every energy path for myself. That's just where I'm at in this arena. So with that being said, though, is because I'm watching the news, I'm strolling. Like you see so many shenanigans out here. Like y'all want to argue, fuss, fight, cause drama for everything. Like
Anything, any and
everything.
everything.
Like everything. It's like, oh my God, she made fun of my shirt and I'm on social media and I posted it. Like, oh my God. It's like, ma'am, grow some kahunas and just get over it. Get over it. I don't give a like I don't care what y'all think because you know what? I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do me. I just when y'all start fully funding my lifestyle and you got something I want, I might care. But if I don't aspire to be like you, I don't care. And one of the biggest business things that I've learned recently is that stop listening and taking advice from people that don't have anything that you want in your life. So it's like
Mhm.
people can have ideas, they can tell you how to do things, but if they're not living a lifestyle and have no experience in your industry and they also don't have anything whatever their industry is that you admire or aspire to have, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, like creators want to feel a sense of collaboration or inspiration in some way. And what you guys are doing is just giving your 2 cents that wasn't added. Okay. 2 cents don't buy you nothing. Right.
That happens
So
a
why
lot.
you giving it?
I feel like it's always the most common one. It'd be the niggas. We
Oh,
pop,
honey,
we
girl.
start dating a guy.
They
Lord,
always got something to say when they
they
ain't doing it.
always got all the podcast advice, but don't have no podcasts. Like, sir, get
You know
out
what
my
the
face.
gag is for me is I realized that like when I'm in this, y'all know I'm in my rich auntie phase. So a little backstory. When you a rich auntie, you analyze things differently. A mom is more like empathetic and caring and she gives a shit. I don't Rich aunties don't. Like they're just out here savaging, like they just living their best life. And so I'm really realizing like at the end of the day, like I have a lot of masculine energy. I don't want it. It's just what I'm it's just what it is. I don't want it all. But I haven't been able to release some of it yet. I'm
Mm.
working on it. It's layers, right? But what
Right.
it is also like as I continue to work on my healing journey, I'm learning like that's actually just a big part of Virgo's energy. Like I'm about stability and vibes and like creating a lifestyle, family, unity. I just like my sign is like that's just our dynamic. So in that maybe come with masculine energy because we will do whatever it takes to get it. We
Period.
gonna always have a bag. It could go short, it could be a small bag, but then it'll go good, go up to the big one. It might go small again, but it's always gonna be a bag on the table. A lot of
Mm,
other people don't have that option where they don't even ever have a bag on the table. They just they just on the table looking for whatever they can find. So it's just you have to like know where you are in this realm of life. And I just find that I don't care about what y'all got materialistic because if you don't have any brain mental stimulation, I realize I don't like you. I don't like you. If you can't stimulate my brain and make me think outside of myself, I'm pretty much over it in like 2.5. Okay. I might
mm-hmm.
be nice, but I'm 2.50. Like I'm over it. Like if you can't do it, and that's like sometimes I've noticed like in social media, we're all just like, oh, friend, we want a friend. You don't need no friends. I mean, it's
Right.
fun.
Yeah.
Like I really do be wanting like just pull up girls night out type vibe. But it's like it's giving one girl. I'm like a one girl shawty, maybe two, when it's queen, but like it don't be a lot of girls for me. It's just I'm too masculine. Like I do better with men. Like I can be with men all day. I'm hanging out, I'm chilling. But it's just my mind frame. I just can't help it. I just don't know. I don't have that balance yet. I just don't know. And like y'all be worried about Cartier, man. Honey, if I have a Cartier shade, it's giving rich auntie. Cartier shades, Chardonnay, tequila shots, mimosa. It don't matter. I'm gonna see what that's at. I'm gonna see what that's at. You feel me? Before I leave, I'm gonna see what that's at. So y'all
Mm,
gotta, if y'all, this is the thing we can say we're gonna secure the bag, but is you really securing the bag? Because
mm,
if you securing it, it won't get from under you.
mm.
That's just whatever you do. Like if you really about that job and you really about that life because you want to better your future, like you're not gonna let it slip away because you're gonna let somebody come in and interrupt what you trying to work on. If you really trying to secure that boo, nobody gonna come in and disturb your peace. Y'all not securing. But then when somebody call you out, y'all mad. I don't know what to tell you.
Period.
Don't
No,
find me no Virgo.
I agree, but I also agree with if it's not yours, don't take
Just leave it be. I will never forget.
it. Like
I was
both things are like completely right. Like completely like
your
be
morals
like
is
be have your stuff together and make sure your stuff is there. Like be on point. Leave it in the safe in the room. Don't bring it. It was nighttime. You don't need your glasses. But sometimes people just are different.
yeah,
Maybe
no,
she
I
had a
get
big
it. I get it.
bag. Maybe she had it in there. Maybe she's looking for a wallet. She may have took it out, put it on the table. They key and she forgot to put it back in her bag. People make mistakes. Things happen, right?
Things
Whatever.
happen.
But the thing is that if we can chase people down because they left their food, we can chase her down because she left her dang on glasses at the same time. Like
Right, 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 right.
it's your morals
Give it a
because
fair chance. For
because are you
sure.
a thief? Should I be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
For
yes, I
sure.
don't leave any of my stuff. Sometimes I don't even bring my bag into work. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, you didn't
Yeah.
think you saw it was in a case that said Cartier. You for didn't think she would come back for like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or if that it just doesn't is your morals like professionalism, just the whole thing. It just wasn't yours. Turn it in because you know if it was yours you would
People
probably
want it back.
be wanting
People
it
want it
back
back.
too. Like, come on, bro.
It,
Like,
you
just
would,
the
but
whole thing of it. It was just like on both parts. Like, what are we
it's
doing?
no, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'll never forget San Antonio. I stayed at the Hilton. I left my Beats by Dre's actually under my seat, like on the passenger side, like, you know, where you move the seat. I valeted my car. Me and my son stayed there the whole weekend. I'll never forget. Well, I realized I had left my Beats, in there, like, whatever. So when I got my car, like, okay, cool. I looked for them. They're not there. Those beats were gone. They stole my beats out of my car, and there's nothing I could do about it. It's valet. Like when I tell you, valet has shitted on me 1,000 times, and so I feel sympathetic. But it's those are the moments where I realize some places really let you know like they don't care, and it's not their liability. These are like big corporations that I try to go after, and like they don't care, but it's in their policy. So it's like I can be mad all day, but at the end of the day, and their policy says, you know what, ma'am, whatever you leave in your car is at your risk, because when you
Mm-hmm.
decide to, that's why I'm like a huge self-park person. Like I don't care. Like I don't like anyone to touch my vehicle, because I've literally had things stolen out of my vehicle in
Yeah.
2.5 seconds. So I don't like to valet. Sometimes I don't have a choice.
Yeah. But I agree. Like one time, I literally recently flew with my friend. We both drove to the airport, and she valeted, and I parked and walked the long ass way because I don't. It's just something about like even with like maintenance people coming to my apartment. I don't like people in my shit. I just don't like it. It just creeps me out. Like the energies, I don't like it. I don't want anyone that I don't know in my car when I'm not around. I just don't. I don't like it at
Mm-hmm.
all. At all. So I totally get it. And I remember Erin telling me all these stories about ballet. I'm like, I don't care. I know it's a flex. It might look cool, but no, I'm
Nah,
not
it
with
ain't a
it.
flex for me.
It's
I
not.
could, I could, you know what
I
a flex for me
do, and
is?
it's convenient because you don't have to
Yeah,
walk. It's right there.
true,
It is, but
true.
it's just too much to have to think about because you're letting this is your transportation. And yes, like I was watching Drink Champs and Akon was on there, and he told a story from when he was young, of course, before he was like who he is now. He had a hustle stealing cars, and he would pay the guys that worked at ballet to get all the information they can get about cars. And some people don't know why would have their spare key in the car. They'd steal the spare key, give it to
Yep.
him, and a
Mm,
week or two would go by, and he would go steal their car,
yep.
take it to the chop shop, have all this stuff changed on it, and sell the car and make bank from ballet. Like these people are not trustworthy at all. That's reason enough alone to never use valet because you don't know what
No.
they're going to be doing. You don't know what they're doing while you're having dinner. They could be running
Mm-mm.
it up, putting trackers, doing all kinds of stuff to your car. No.
No, it's a lot of stuff. The Kennedy, Tampa, Florida. Me,
Woo!
Corralis's window gets bust through when we about to come out. I don't know what happened. I think we went to visit his home before Miami for Drake. Maybe I don't remember why we was there. I think that's why. Um, it's just so many things. But one of the things I just found out is that when you rent a car and you link your car to the Bluetooth, that people actually can take your
Mm,
information from the Bluetooth that you linked your to that rental car, and those people will start scamming you, because they'll find out
mm,
some different information, because they can find out like when you're attached to the car, how many other devices you're attached to, and they can call you and start talking to you about those devices. So it's
mm.
just beautiful. Like, most of the cars nowadays, when you use if they have a USB, you can put the USB as like your charger slash your input. And I
Hmm.
think that's just the best way to go, because it's through a cord, and I
Yeah.
will no longer be using Bluetooth. It's unfortunate because I love a Bluetooth child. I don't might go
Mhm.
through all them cords, but it's like, this is just the world we live in. I don't trust anybody. But it's funny because this trust thing is coming up, and I just actually had like a piece of my self healing in the trust department, and it was like, why don't you, like, what's your problems with trust? And it's just like these little pieces that of things and people that have experienced that have stole my trust. Like, I'm over
Mhm.
here trying to live my life, valet, talk, be cool, and people have literally just found ways, because I'm very like open to people's life, found ways to sabotage the trust. And I have trust issues, and I'm okay with saying that. It just gonna be what it's gonna be till it's gonna be it. I'm gonna tell you.
Mhm.
It don't I wish it could be better, but this is just where we are.
Yeah, I was talking about that just with someone recently, and it was just like, you know, how like sometimes, or like you can be in a relationship, right, and then it just goes bad. Like you get cheated on, the person, you could think the person you're going to be with them forever, like this is your person, and then it just
Mm-hmm.
stops, like, whatever, like any kind of situation. And like, depending on the person and how they handle it, they can really be in their field, be upset
True.
to the point that they want to do something to harm that person, harm themselves, just do things that are just out of your
Mm-hmm.
character, right? Like
Yeah.
it happens because it's your emotions and you're so like, whatever, that's a big
Mm-hmm.
thing. But then in the end of the day, it's like, yes, you could be in a relationship and this person cheats on you. And that sucks, right? You can
Right.
go through your hurt, your pain, like all that, all your emotions and all everything that you feel is valid. However, it's not the end of the world and you're going to get over it. And it sounds like some people are like, oh, that's so harsh, but like, that's it. Like, you'll get over it. Your life will go on because you have to make a choice. Like, is this going to be something that you're going to let tear you down, or are you going to keep it moving? That wasn't the person for you. You'll find someone that is. And I just feel like a lot of people would rather spend their energy on, oh, well, this happened to me. And I don't want to say I'm a victim, but, play like just heavily victimize yourself instead of like wanting to like grow and just come out better on the other side.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's like a different part of like figuring out what you're willing to take and what you're willing to do and what you're willing to accept. Not
Mm-hmm.
everybody will be at those stages in their life. Some people hold on to things. Some people are still holding on to what their parents did and da da da. Like that just comes with stages. I don't think that people, unfortunately, we desensitize and we monetize and give a lot of other things that don't have value a lot of attention. So sometimes
Mm-hmm.
people just don't know the difference. I truly feel like that's like a big part of our society is like everyone's watching and seeing so many things. We're absorbing and taking in so many things that you don't even know is real. You don't even know how to control your own feelings. You don't even know how to accept your own feelings and your own reality. So you ain't gonna even see it. You over
Mm-hmm.
here just booty hurt because that's just what you're accustomed to seeing. Like what are these drama shows? What are these dating shows? It's a lot of love, hurt, pain, all in the same cycle. So if you don't really believe in and know what you want, like watching someone go through an emotional roller coaster might sound normal to you.
Mm-hmm. So if you watch Love and Hip Hop all the time, you see that they when they broke up or where they're blah 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 cheated, you gonna do the same shit that Rashida had did, and because you saw her do it, and now you gonna do it. But
And they did this, da, da, da. It's like, nah, you just can't watch anyone's highlight reel, but you also just need to know what you want. I'm a big fan of like figuring out what you want. And I feel like if you decide that you don't really know what you want, and you figure out later on and you end up hurting someone, that's a thing too. So but it's like just be real about your shit, like own your shit, be real about it and communicate that, like that way people can really know. I feel like it's really easier to heal. Like one of the big things I wish, like maybe I'm really good at this, but it's not really reciprocated on my end, but like I will tell my like past situations what really be cars in the turmoil. I'm not like a cutter offer. I'm not like a dry turkey you. Most of the times, it could be, but like I'm gonna let you know at some point. I have to get it off me. I have to get it
mm-hmm.
off me. So it just like so at the end of the day, that's why sometimes me and my exes can become friends because they be knowing like what it is, and they respect that like I taught them that so they could be better. And but I always say, hey, I'm making you better for the next. But at the end of the day, like I don't. I want to feel comfortable and that people always want closure. And it's not about like closure in that way, but sometimes you're just letting people know, like, yo, you suck
Mm-hmm.
at being, a lover. Like, you suck at this, or like, I don't like this. It's just not what I want. Like, or it's just not giving, or he did da da da. Like, I've done that. And one person I know, he like always rubs that in my face, like, you did it. But I was like, but at least I told you. And we had the conversation, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So,
I feel like with that too, like going into relationships or anything like that, as long as I feel like whatever happens, if it's terrible and it ends up whatever, as long as I know I came in it with a pure heart and
right.
you know what I'm saying, that's all that matters because I know I was authentic. I was me, like no BS. I told you what was up, whatever. And if you decided that you want to do this, act like this, treat me like this, treat yourself like
Yeah.
this, then that's on
That's
you.
on
Like,
you. That's
that's
on
on
you.
you, bro.
That's on you, baby. That's on
So,
you, baby.
so
Yeah, for
now if
sure.
we are not talking, you made the decision. You made those choices. And that's
Big
like
facts.
with anything, like with your
Yeah, that's with
job, like
anything.
you know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, like you chose to be here. You don't have to. Like most jobs, I don't think are holding a gun to your head that you have to work there. So if you don't like it, don't be there.
Fall back. For
Yeah.
sure. Fall
If you
back
hate
for
coming
sure.
there every day, stop. Find someplace else. It's just a job. Find another one. But like, don't put yourself through that and then put everyone else through that who can feel that you don't want to be there. You don't want to work. It's just silly.
Bad toxic
Like,
energy.
yeah, yeah, toxic. So yeah,
If you
be
know
where
you
you.
toxic, get your light together.
And it's not. I feel like it's easier said than done because maybe like you haven't found the job yet. But until you find it, like kind of lay low. Like lay low. You know how there's like you don't want to be like the super best top star, but you don't want to be
Yeah,
low. Like live here, live in the middle, do what you need to do, and then move on.
true.
Move on. There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
agree. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like life's too short. We all know that people die, people live, people have birth. Like just it keeps moving. So like I just we just have gone through so much to be in like a cycle or be in like another thing that's like terrible, you know? And it
Yeah,
sucks
for
to
sure.
see people like be on the outside looking in of someone who you know is like going through something that you've been through before and it's like, dang, it sucks that they haven't like hit that point where they can realize that like, man, fuck this job. Like, like some people
Yeah.
hold so many things or that relationship
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, and it's like, dang, I can't wait till they get through that point. Where
Yeah. And everybody learns differently.
yeah, everyone learns
So
differently, and I just cheers to everybody who like got it. I'm not saying that you have it all and you know everything, but like you do reach a certain point where you're just like, man, they'll be all right. Like that's my favorite line. Like they'll be okay, I'll be
yeah.
okay, and we gonna keep it
Yeah.
moving. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely getting to the point of just like self awareness, self acknowledgement, and like getting to know what you want and not what the world wants for you is super, super important. That's
yeah,
like a next level.
I am like big on. I think we talked about it last show, but it was a thing that said like realize everything that's going on, but not
Hmm.
everything deserves acknowledgement. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you see some BS that don't deserve any acknowledgement, but just you peep game, you see what it
Peep
is. Like,
game.
that's cool. Take your mental note. I got you, and keep it moving. Just move pure, move with love, whatever. You're not shady or nothing, but you just know what's up,
Hmm.
and that's just that on that.
Yeah. Sometimes, I'm really big on treat people how they treat you.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, everyone has their own perspective and some people doesn't see like I've heard like, not everyone's gonna be you, and that's totally true. However, I feel like whatever the energy you give out, you should give it back. And I feel like if people truly care about you, truly are invested and truly are intrigued, they're gonna reciprocate some type of that energy back, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what. You don't have to speak it. I believe in unspoken things off of respect, acknowledgement, being present, and knowing what it is. And that's just what it is. Sometimes, like, I can have someone's back without telling them I have the back, but my actions show I already have your back. So you're already going to know what it's going to be. I'm such
Mm-hmm.
an action person. I think everybody in this life, like, we're so good at looking at everybody's life and strolling and rah, rah, and I'm talking. Like, stop talking and put that action in. Put
Yeah.
action in. Stop talking. Like, stop watching everybody. Stop giving advice. Stop taking advice and just do you and put in action.
That's so funny that not funny, but Aaron is on like a social media break. But I've like cut back on all socials, like super heavy. Like I don't even like post on my Instagram story like at all. I used to post every single day, but it's just like something and like a switch just said don't, and I haven't. Like it's just like I don't care. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. And I just like not being accessible. I like people like not knowing what's going on or not knowing what I'd like, I like the mystery. So I don't know. Give people like a little like I wonder what you got going on. There's just so many people just like spill everything, and I just don't. I'm a just super private person, and I just don't get that I work with people like that, and they'll come in and they'll tell everyone at work like everything about what they just did the night
Yeah.
before. I'm just like, how is this not exhausting? How do you even feel comfortable telling people who aren't even your like real life friends? They just work with you. I don't get that. It's really interesting. I don't understand. Like,
People want attention. People like to hear themselves talk. It's just not me. I know a lot of those people. I attract a lot of those people. It's insane. It's like disgusting actually sometimes, but
it's just,
it's just what it is. And I've learned like I just don't know. Like I don't know, but like
and then
what I
they'll be
do
like,
know,
the same person will be like, so what's going on with you? And I'm just like, nothing, just chilling. Like, I'm not about to tell you, like,
yeah,
I'm going to give you a really basic answer, not telling you
yeah.
anything. Like, what?
And I've been told like, oh, you're closed off for doing that, but it's just like, what I learned. It's not necessarily being closed off, but sometimes if I am like a really good like Virgo trait, analytical, almost like psychic abilities to know what you really care about and not. Like I have intense psychic abilities. I can't help it. I don't know what to tell anybody else. But it's like sometimes I know when you really don't care, or I know that you're not really interested, or I just like you not checking for me because what I've had is like I'll tell people what's going on and the next week y'all got the same idea and it's just like nah
Mm,
that's happened to me before and I so I actually do like to keep things to the second to myself, but I'm an action person. So I don't want to talk about it because what I've also realized sometimes I talk about ideas in the wrong energy realm. And those things never get to happen in distraction times because you like shared yourself in not the right energy space as well. So it kind of
mm,
like that toxic energy, but you didn't know because you don't sometimes people come off in different ways. So it's like you don't know and you spoke something in the wrong energy space and so it was not able to fester. That's just
mm,
what it is. So you have to like keep some things to yourself. What's always very funny to me is that like because I keep a lot of things to myself, people don't think I'm as educated as I am. And that's something it's really been in heightened for me lately. Is that it's funny because people are like, oh, did you know that like that people explain stuff to me? Like I have no idea. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I've actually utilized this tool. But
mm,
why would I'm not openly talking about it because it was never come up in conversation. I don't see that this situation like that you'd ever be interested in. So I'm not going to forthcome all my tricks and trades. And that's the best part of being a person of skill traits. Like you're able to continue to show your skills because at the end of the day, if a company knows all that you're worth and they use you all for it, then what are you going to be good for when it comes to growth? Nothing.
mm,
That don't work. So that's been happening a lot. Like since I don't talk a lot, people don't know like the much I know, and I'm like, huh, interesting. But it's like, but you also, if you really want, I've really met people that really want to know all the tea about me. So I really do. I'm starting to admire and like appreciate those people that really want to know the tea because they showed interest and with no negativity. But like
mm.
acts like, yo, well, da da da, or just have a casual conversation where I felt very comfortable to opening up about that kind of stuff. And
Right.
so I really do appreciate those type of relationships because they are actually very rare. The more that I'm finding out,
Yeah,
it's very rare. It's
for
very
sure.
rare, and people
For
think that you're crazy because you want that, and it's like no, no, because I will ask 1,015 questions. I will be all up in someone's business because I do want to know, because I care and I want to know, and when I'm invested, I want to know, but not everybody be invested in when you call them out on their shit. They just can't handle it. But whatever you guys want, and I want to say this into the new week, and we're almost in August. We're in Leo season. Leos are about that business. They're about that life. They're about making sure things are in order and taken care of, and the rest falls after. And I really strongly suggest everyone be on that energy tip, little by little. It ain't gonna be overnight. It ain't gonna be tomorrow. It ain't gonna be the next day. But you are making a conscious effort. So you know what? I'm gonna make it like my intentions for the day is just to have a backbone. And if I don't want to hear someone talk, I'm gonna exit quickly. Like that's okay. That's one initiative and just being conscious of like, they're always talking drama. I'm not gonna sit with them at lunch. I'm gonna find something else to do. It takes small steps to get to the next place. That's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
So I really encourage you guys to have a watermelon paloma, grow some cajunas, and you stop. Stop whatever is limiting yourself. My biggest thing is just doing those healing works to find out why I'm triggered in some ways, find out why I don't like these things, and I'm doing the work. I don't want to stroll. I don't want to look at none of y'all. Period. I want y'all can look at me all day. I love it because I know where my energy is coming. I'm coming at you with great pure energy, wanting you to better yourself, wanting you to be better at your craft, and wanting you to give a eat about yourself. Because if you care about yourself, you're gonna care about the organization you work with, and you're gonna care about the clients you have, and it's really a full circle. So if I get to work with you one day, but you care about yourself, we're gonna have a great partnership. We're gonna have a great working partnership because you care about yourself. The energy is gonna match. We care. We're working together, and it's conducive. It works. But if you're angry, you're mad, you just looking for something, and I come along, it's gonna be like, and it's just not. That's not the type of clients I'm taking in.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want more business and you want to increase your business and you want to be better at your business, you have to be better for yourself, and everything else comes.
That's just on period. Do you have a affirmation for today?
I do. I found a little Monday affirmation. Obviously, you guys are going to hear this on Tuesday, but you guys can use this in any moment of your life. This is just saying I'm motivated and ready to tackle my goals for the week. I am radiant and confident that I have everything I need to fulfill all of my goals and dreams. I am deserving of my success and I will achieve it. I deserve it. I deserve it.
I love it. That's like a bunch of different ones. I feel like you could break that down, and that could be one of them. Could be your affirmation for the day, for the week, and you could break that down to get all of those different things. Like it doesn't have to be a whole big thing, but just say one of those phrases every day for a month. You're gonna like guarantee to feel better. Like,
You are one of my thousands of books, y'all. I am like my new vibe is books. Like I start my day off every day with a read and night stuff like that. So I've been tapping into those. It's tap into your power,
mm,
and I don't have a lot of time, so it's taking me a little long. It's not a big book, but I've also this is my second time reading it, just because I feel like I got a little distracted in the part of it, and I need to make sure that it's resonating at the time it needs to. But I take this a couple pages a day, period. But I also
mm-hmm.
journal too. So it's like, okay, if I only have 30 minutes in a day for my own self, then I'm gonna take read 2 pages and journal, and I did the 30 minutes. I'm not trying to rush through a book. I'm just trying to make sure I get to it, y'all,
Right.
because the procrastination will keep you
Is
stuck.
a thing. Yeah. My thing is my affirmation. Um, if you weren't capable, the opportunity would have never come your way. You belong.
You belong.
So, a lot of times, like that self doubt could be there, but you're there because you're supposed to be there.
You're
So,
supposed to be
I had to
there.
tell a bartender that over the weekend, like, know who you are, be confident, like, you're it. So, like, I need you to bring that confidence because I see it, but I don't see
You gotta
you
see it.
bringing that to the table. So you need to know who you are and stand firm in that. So, yeah,
I love
you
that.
belong
That's
here.
beautiful. You belong here and know who you are. I love that. Well said. And we're gonna leave you on a positive note because if it ain't one thing you're gonna learn here in the Hospitality Queens podcast, you can do your job effectively, proactively, and with a good attitude. So I mean, tap into us,
Yeah.
subscribe, share with your friends. We laugh, we joke, we talk crap, but these are positive enforcements that we need in our life. You guys, you need a good laugh and joke it out, but you also need to get real with yourself and be a good human being. Okay. We love you guys. Follow us at
Mm-hmm.
hospitality underscore Queens on Instagram, as well as follow us on YouTube. You can follow me, Get Toned with E, on Instagram, and Get Toned Wellness for all your wellness needs.
Period. And you can follow me on Instagram at WhitneyWhite1_. And you can shop my store, Shop2230, on Instagram and Facebook. And until next time,
Rolling with the homies.
rolling with the homies. So I went orange.
I love it.
It doesn't look the same in person, but like I never do crazy, not crazy, but like colors.
Mm-hmm.
But I really love it.
I love it.
It's
I love
speaking to
it.
my soul.
I'm about to do my
It's
nails
speaking to my
now. I just got my second batch of like nail stuff. I've been going to sessions because me and Whitney talked about this nail thing. I got the second batch. I've been snapping you my nail progress. So this is about to put that stank on it though. This one was what I was waiting. I was
Mhm.
waiting to buy it because I was like, do I really need it? But I come to find out I need it. So
It's that
Whitney
stank on
giving
you.
orange. I might do a
Mm-hmm.
little. I'm gonna do a little pop of colorful wig. What we gonna
Ooh,
do,
yeah.
child? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? I saw the SWV tribute and I was like, oh, I freaking love SWV. Actually, might listen to that
Yeah.
now while I go do my nails. It's so
Yeah. Have
therapeutic.
a little
So,
vibe.
cheers to
Yeah.
that. Try not to have another Paloma because it's calling my name low key, but I'm trying to be good. Love you guys, and
I
until next
I
time.
mean, that's good. Good job, Erin. Good job. I was about to say, I don't know why, but good. Have that
I
discipline.
still got
Love
stuff
it.
to do, and I be drunk and don't want to get up in the morning. It's just too much. Be litty, don't want to get up, child.
Cheers, friends. We love y'all.
Cheers. Until next time. Peace.